Hey, 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 my fellow anglers and fishing fanatics. Your favorite fishing buddy is back with an absolutely cracker of a forecast. Today we're diving deep into the fishing conditions for Canada on the 3rd of October 2025. And let me tell you, friends, this day is shaping up to be truly special. We're talking about a prime fall bite, where the fish are active, hungry, and ready to put up a fight. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where to cast your line and what bait to use to land that trophy catch. All right, let's talk tactics for the species that are going to be biting hard. Based on everything we're seeing, walleye, northern pike, and lake trout are absolutely going to be your fall favorites. First up, walleye. These golden ghosts are in their pre-winter feeding frenzy. Where to find them? As the water cools, walleye will start to move a bit deeper during the day, typically between 18 and 25 feet. But here's the trick, my friends. As evening approaches, especially at dusk, they'll push shallower, anywhere from 10 to 16 feet, around reefs and sharp drop-offs near shore or in narrows. This is where they'll ambush baitfish. On what to catch them, I recommend using a half-ounce jig with a larger-than-average live bait like a minnow or a nightcrawler. Vertically jigging a half-ounce spoon, such as a Hopkins or a Swedish pimple, can also be incredibly effective. They're aggressive right now, so a good smack on the jigged spoon will get their attention. Next, let's tackle the northern pike. These aggressive predators are also in full fall mode. Where to look for them? Focus on healthy green weed lines, submerged logs, and rocky points in less than 10 feet of water. These are their ambush spots where baitfish are congregating. Why there? Because cooler water increases oxygen and makes these green weeds even more attractive. On what to catch them? Spinnerbaits, jerkbaits, and swimbaits mimicking baitfish are deadly. Don't be afraid to go with brighter colors to grab their attention. Retrieve slowly to moderately, allowing the bait to work its magic through the cover. Remember, a good pair of polarized sunglasses will help you spot those prime weed clumps. And for those who love a powerful fight, lake trout are calling. In the fall, these beauties move closer to shore, making them much more accessible. Where to find them? Look for them aggressively hitting near reefs, steep drop-offs, and humps in Canadian Shield lakes. They'll be targeting schools of baitfish in these areas. On what to catch them? Trolling with spoons or crankbaits that imitate smelt or ciscos can be very effective in open water. For casting, consider heavy jigs or even vertically jigging larger spoons, especially around rocky structures. Now, a quick note on salmon and sea best. Chinook and coho salmon are migrating into streams and rivers, particularly along Lake Superior's north shore. While not actively feeding, they will strike out of aggression. Try trolling plugs or casting smelt-imitating jigs near river mouths. Smallmouth and largemouth bass are still schooling up in shallower waters, feeding aggressively around green weeds and rocky cover. Jigs and spinnerbaits are your friends here. Let's break down the conditions for the 3rd of October 2025. Weather. We're looking at a fantastic day, friends. The daytime temperature is expected to reach a comfortable 25 degrees Celsius or 77 degrees Fahrenheit. The night will cool down to around 15 degrees Celsius or 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Expect sunny skies throughout the day and clear conditions at night. There's no precipitation in the forecast and atmospheric pressure is stable to rising, which is generally a positive sign for fish activity. This mild, stable weather is exactly what we want for an active bite. Water temperature. Across the Great Lakes region, water temperatures are hovering around 15 to 16 degrees Celsius or 59 to 61 degrees Fahrenheit. These falling temperatures are key. Why? Because as the water cools below 21 degrees Celsius, it triggers a metabolic shift in many fish species, accelerating their digestion. This means they need to feed more frequently and aggressively to bulk up for the coming winter. The cooler water also means increased oxygen levels, which stimulates fish activity, pushing them into a full-blown feeding frenzy. Moon phase. For the 3rd of October 2025, we're in a beautiful waxing gibbous phase. The moon will be roughly 85 to 88% illuminated. This phase is about 11 days old and we're just a few days away from a full moon on the 7th of October. Many anglers believe that the increased gravitational pull and light during a waxing gibbous phase, especially as it approaches full, significantly influence fish activity, often leading to a more aggressive bite, particularly during twilight hours. So, the moon is definitely on our side. General fish activity. Overall, friends, the fish are in an excellent state across Canada. Early October is prime time. Fish are entering their pre-winter feeding frenzies. They're actively chasing bait, which is plentiful right now. Schools of dace, shiners, smelt, and perch are congregating, creating an irresistible buffet. This means many species are far less finicky than in the summer. You'll find them actively hunting and willing to strike a well-presented lure. Considering all these factors, the stable, mild weather, the perfect water temperatures triggering aggressive feeding, and the favorable waxing gibbous moon phase, my assessment for the 3rd of October 2025 is an excellent bite. You heard me right, folks, excellent. The fish are highly active and feeding aggressively due to the pre-winter conditions and stable weather. This is a day to hit the water, no excuses. So, get out there, enjoy this fantastic fall weather, and I wish you all tight lines and ni kvosta, ni cheshwi. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of my forecasts and tips. And tell me in the comments below, what are you hoping to catch this weekend? What's your go-to fall lure? I love hearing your stories and seeing your catches. Until next time, keep those lines wet